Y'all come on back in. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Get in here. Y'all come on, come on, come on. The jury has another note. The jury has another note. Come, come, all ye people. All ye who are following this trial. Come. The jury has another note. The jury in the Sean Diddy Combs trial has another note. The jury has not yet, well, they haven't been brought in, but the attorneys, Sean Diddy Combs' attorneys, are in the courtroom. Right now, the judge is not taking the bench. Right now, we just got an email that the jury has received, that the court has received another note from the jurors. Now, mind you, we just got off. I just got off of here. I just came and reported to you all that the jury had a question about distribution. Remember, we just got off live about that, and now the jury has another question. This means that the jury is doing their job. They are doing their job. They are deliberating right now. The jury has another question for all of those that's coming in. Hey, what's up, Natasha? Let me put y'all comments up here. What's up, y'all? What's up? What's up? The jury in the Sean Diddy Combs trial has another note, okay? Diddy has not yet been brought back in the courtroom right now, but there is another note from the jurors. Okay, there's another note just came out from the jurors. It has yet to be read, but everybody is gathering in the courtroom right now. In the courtroom right now, we have all of Sean Diddy Combs' lawyer, Mr. Shapiro, Driscoll, Steele, and Nifolo et al. They all over on a computer, but right now there is another question in the Sean Diddy Combs trial. This is a verdict watch where the jurors are deliberating Sean Diddy Combs' fate, and the jury has another note. What could this be? What can this note be? Remember, this is their fourth note now, okay? Remember, they had one they sent out when they picked the four-person. They had one yesterday about distribution. If a recipient, asks for a controlled substance and it's given to them, is it distribution? They just asked that question yesterday. Then they had another question where they said, Judge, can we go home at 5 o'clock and come back at 9? And this is their fourth note. We have yet to hear what it is. We have yet to hear what it is, okay? So we are waiting for everybody to get into the courtroom. I am live right now. Let me tell you where I was at. So I was up here up the street. They got this little deli type place where you can, like, this little restaurant, like a little, a buffet, but you got to pay for everything. They weigh it. So I was up there eating my food, talking to my mom. I said, let me call Mom Dukes real quick, while I got a break. Call her, chopped it up with her for a little bit. And then I get an email that the jury has another note. And so we are waiting to see what that note is, or what it was, what kind of question they have, or what it could be. Okay? There's no updates right now, so we are live, okay? So make sure as you come in, make sure you share the live, make sure you thumbs up the video, make sure you tag somebody, okay? If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you do the same, y'all. The sweat is coming, the sweat is coming, the sweat is coming, the sweat is coming down, okay? I wonder what this could be. What can this note be? What is it now, ladies and gentlemen of the jury? What do you want now? Now. What do you have now? So we are waiting. We are waiting. We are waiting. No new information right now. We are waiting. Another note has come from the jury. Another note has come from the jury in the Sean Diddy Combs trial as deliberations are underway, okay? Another question. I'm just making sure we live, so y'all come on in here. Come on, yeah, I got water. I'm drinking Gatorade right now, but I have drank plenty of water this morning. Hold on. Verdict clock. So anyways, the next note better be guilty or not guilty. I am weak. Like, I'm ready for it to be over with already. Let's go. Go ahead and whatever y'all gonna do, just, you know, I don't know what the verdict is going to be. It may be a hung jury. You know what I'm saying? I normally get a kind of feeling of how something going to be, but I haven't really gotten a feeling. Like, I don't feel like he's going to get a lot of time or get any time. I don't know. I mean, but it's ultimately up to the jury. Okay, so right now we are waiting for the jury. We're waiting for the note that the jury has sent. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you, Nicole Cornegay. Thank you. Y'all, this is so good. So, R. Kelly doing time, did he need to do the time? Same shit, pretty much. I must say that, but I get where you're coming from. All I can say is that we are waiting. We are waiting to see what this next note, okay? Now, according to CNN, according to CNN, okay, according to CNN, the jury is asking for transcripts from 2 witnesses. Okay, the jury is asking for transcripts from 2 witnesses, according to prosecutor Maureen Comey. Okay, according to prosecutor Maureen Comey, the jury is asking for transcripts from 2 witnesses, according to CNN. Now, who those witnesses are, we don't know, but they want the transcripts, baby, because you got to read the transcripts to see that these hoes, Hoes, hoes. You got to read the transcripts so you can see that these hoes was involved. Read the transcripts, because I did. So anyways, y'all, that's what we're waiting on. Now, that's according to CNN. I'm not saying that's true, but CNN do have a lot of people that are here. But I am waiting from inside the courtroom to see what exactly is going on. Okay? Okay. As Anifalo Shapiro still in Westmoreland, huddled back by gallery, Comey turns and confers with Combs' Xavier Donaldson, seated at the middle table, door to holding the cell half opens. U.S. Marshal checking to see if it's time to bring Sean Combs out. So Diddy has not yet came into the courtroom. Diddy has not yet come inside of the courtroom for this next note from the jury. Now, we don't know what the note is. The note has not been read out in front of the courtroom. It has not been put on the record, but according to Maureen Comey, she's already put stuff out here in the press. She says the jury, and I'm sure that they have the note before it's read, but she is saying that the jury is asking for 2 witnesses' transcripts. This is reported by CNN. Okay, this is being reported by the cable news network, who is here on the ground. They, all these mainstream media outlets, they want to see Sean Diddy Combs in prison. Like, it don't ever be about the defense. The only time they really come is when you are vindicated and they want money. You get what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, this is what they are reporting, okay? According to CNN, they are reporting that the jury wants 2 witnesses' transcripts. Okay, now Sean Combs, Diddy has been brought into the courtroom, okay? And Mr. Anifalo is speaking with him, okay? And this is according to Inner City Press. Shout out to Inner City Press. I had an opportunity to meet them. They are awesome. When I'm not in the courtroom, I keep up with them. But at the end of the day, we are waiting to hear what the jury, which witnesses, Which witnesses are they wanting Cassie? Do they want Cassie's transcripts? Do they want Jane Doe's transcripts? Do they want Capricorn Clark's transcripts? Who transcripts do they want? Who transcripts do they want? Hi, are y'all affiliated with the court system? No? Okay. I don't know why white people act so scared of black people. Like, they be so scared of black folk. Like, girl, they ready to say rape, 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 rape right now. Just because somebody looked at they stupid asses. That's how they be. That's why you see, that's why you got to stay with your own. Stay with your own kind. Okay? They love that BBC until them niggas don't want to get them no more money. Then they want to run out to the car. I'm like, no. You wanted that BBC. You wanted it then and you still want it. And because you can't get it, that's what they do. So sick of it. Be so scared. Be all this. Judge, lock him up, judge. Let me stop cutting up out here. That's exactly how they be. They be running up in the courtroom just like shitty booty, crooked body, shimmer. Judge! Raise your left. Raise your left hand, put your right hand up. Judge, I solemnly swear that I'm going to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. All right, y'all, let's see what's going on. Okay, let me see. That's why I'm on the side. I'm not in the front. I'm over here in the side. Okay, I'm in my honeycomb hideout. I ain't interrupting nobody live. I'm out here live, doing my own thing. All right, y'all, let's see what we got here. Still no update. All we know is, I want to know which transcript do they want? Did he do it, or is he being done dirty? Did he do it, or is he been done dirty? Is Sean Diddy Combs been done dirty? Or you might need to get on back to North Carolina. The New York City is rubbing off on me. Ooh, they so rude and disrespectful up here. They just so rude. Me too. I'm rude too. I'm rude, and I'm very, 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 very disrespectful. That's why when all these hoes out here in this court, everybody heard me blocks away. They said, "Oh, we heard him blocks away." Sure did. I roasted that lady down to the ground so that everybody already know. Keep looking and speak. How you doing? Don't even talk to me because I don't want to talk to you hoes. Don't even speak to me. I'm here to work. I'm not here to be your friend, bitch. Okay, I'm here to work. I'm here to report the news to let the people know if Sean Diddy Combs is coming home or if Sean Diddy Combs is going back up to cross that Brooklyn Bridge. Okay, so we are here and we are just waiting. The jury has another note. They have another note. And we're going to wait to see what they have. I'm not hateful. I'm lovely. I'm lovable. You know, I just be like, I don't know, I just feel some type of way when you speak to people and they don't speak back. I feel some type of way because it's like, bitch, you don't even know me. Speak. I can't make you speak, but I don't even do that. Hey, how you doing? Hey, do y'all work for the courthouse? She like this. No. She like this. I said, hey. I said, hey, y'all work for the courthouse? They said, no. That's how white people do though. They see a black person and you ask them a question, then they be like, they be scared as fuck. Then they start taking off running. Not all of them. Some of them speak to you. But they start taking off running and going crazy trying to get, oh my gosh, girl, run! Run for your hills. Run for your life. Hold on, y'all. All right, y'all, I'm back. Okay, let's see. All right. Y'all, we still ain't got nothing. I should run up to the courthouse real quick, but I got to go through the little machine and stuff. But I'm going to wait. But when I speak to you one time, you don't speak to me. You ain't never got to worry about me speaking to you. All you got to do is say, no, we don't work for the courthouse. Yo, bye, what's up? Let me just like, no. You work for the, no. Whew. All right, don't stay out there and get sick. I mean, baby, listen. At this point, insurance will pay for any medical bills, baby. At this point, I got to do my job. What y'all mean? Do my job. I got to do my job. So, y'all, all we're waiting for is just the jury. We wait for the note. Let me see. I think we got something. All right, the prosecutor has went back and handed a piece of paper to Sean Combs' lawyers. Ms. Comey has gone to sit beside one of Combs' attorneys and shows him something on her laptop. We don't know what's going on, but I think I might need to go up there. But by the time I get up there, they probably gonna go ahead and get started, and I'm gonna miss it. So I'm gonna just stay live. Shout out to everybody that's at work, that's tuned in. Today we're trying to get this. Make sure you share the live. It's 365 of y'all watching on Facebook. Make sure on the North Carolina Beach. Shout out to everybody. Let's get those likes up. Let's get those shares up. Come on, come on. Gerald, better get back. Let me see. Let me read y'all comments. Somebody say, don't stay out there and get sick. I'm not. Free Diddy and R. Kelly, in my opinion. It's a little windy today, but it's still a little hot. You get what I'm saying? Gerald, better get back. Okay, I'm going to tell you what I told my daughter. When folk don't speak back, leave their asses alone. Speak to them one more time. I'm going to beat your ass in front of them. Oh, trust and believe. I speak to, hey, how y'all doing? If I walk up on people, hey, how y'all doing? God, hey, how y'all doing? How y'all doing today? Hey, how y'all doing? How y'all doing? I keep it on moving. That's what you got to do. What's up, Jarrell? That's what you got to do. Keep it on moving. All right. Let me see. So, y'all, we are waiting for this note. Okay, this is the fourth note, and let me make sure I take my notes. This is the fourth note that the jurors, okay? Oh, y'all can't see that, but it looks like screw, but it's not. This is the jurors' fourth note, okay? This is their fourth note to the court. Now, according to CNN, they spoke to the lead prosecutor for the government, Maureen Comey, who said that the jury is seeking two transcripts from two witnesses. They are seeking two witnesses' transcripts. We are unsure who those witnesses are at this present time, okay? So let me make sure I take note and put up here, okay? Jury has another no, okay? And so we're just waiting. The jury has another no. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. I have someone that I have been watching. She's been here at the trial. And I just want to see if she don't mind speaking with us for a couple of minutes to try to just kind of get an understanding of what's going on. Hello, come on up here. Hello. And what's your name?
Tia.
Your name is Tia. Tia, you from New York?
Yes.
Okay. What part?
Queens.
Queen. Okay, shout out to the Queens. Shout out to Queens. So what do you think about the Diddy trial so far? Do you think, let me ask you a first question then we get to that. Did he do it or is he being done dirty?
I think he's being done dirty.
Why do you think he's being done dirty?
Because the jurors came back and they was asking about drugs. Like if you with your friend, the distribution. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
Okay.
Come on.
Oh, okay.
No,
But the distribution, if you're hanging out with your friends and y'all all do the same thing, smoke weed or whatever it is that you do. And now, if you just passing it back and forth to your friends and it's your own personal use, is that RICO?
Right, right.
You
Or is
know,
that drug distribution?
right? Or either or is it or you just hanging out with your friends because
Right.
that's what y'all do
Right.
when y'all hang out with each other on a Friday, playing cards,
Right.
or whatever.
Right.
Is it illegal? Yes. But
we all do it.
but I mean, I think they just, they go in here and they pressing the line so that they can, so that's just one incident.
Right. So what about the sex trafficking? If you are a willing participant, or if you was on the jury and you read that these are all individuals who are willing participants, you read the transcripts of them trying to want to do the freak offs, going to get the baby oil and stuff like that, because a lot of people want to make it seem like that they were forced to do all of that and that they couldn't have left, or when they left the store they couldn't have went another direction. What do you think about the sex trafficking charges, as far as like him allegedly sex trafficking Jane and Cassie? What do you think about that, about the case?
Okay, so everyone was grown.
Grown, right?
Yeah.
Everyone was grown. You heard her.
Yeah, so everyone is grown. Also, excuse me.
Yeah, you're fine. Good.
Everyone is grown. Also, they was getting paid. It wasn't like he was making the money. Right. It wasn't like he was, saying, okay, well, you're going to do, Jane, you'll do such and such.
Right.
And he's going to pay you, and then I get the money, right. And then I'll just give you half of the money. Everyone was grown.
Right.
And she knew what she was getting. Me, if you ask me, that you did, it's okay, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so to me, I think Jane had a lot going on with her, because they saying that he manipulated her, but to me, I think she manipulated him. Yeah. Because he's paying $10,000 a month for her rent, and she lives in a nice house. Right. And then he still gives her extra money on the side. I mean, to me, that means that person actually really likes you. And then he's still with other women, but he's $10,000. That's a lot. Yeah,
that is a lot. I appreciate you for giving your thoughts.
That's just right.
So you want him to be found guilty or not guilty?
Okay, so I think he learned his lesson. He knows who his friends are now. But for something like that, which, we all do, I mean, I can't go to Jamaica. I can't go to Jamaica anymore and have fun. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's just me. So for me, I don't want to see him go to jail for a long time. Right. Yeah. Like
I don't think he deserves, if he gets some time, I don't think he deserves 30 years to life. I think 5 years,
5 years for something that they didn't even charge him for. So he's wrong for that, of what you did. You don't touch anyone. Yeah. So you're wrong for that, but he's not here for that. Right. Because the statute of limitations ran out on that. And also, that's true. Also, she got $20 million to get kicked 3 times and pulled. Right. And she got $20 million for that, and now you still want him to go to jail. Yeah. I don't know. That's just me.
Yeah. No, I feel you on that.
So I think he paid his due by paying $20 million. Right. So he paid that. Maybe I might be running on, some type of emotions, because he does have a family. And I see them here. I speak to Miss Combs. I even hug her. And she takes all of the hugs. And she will speak to you. She will. Yes.
I got a video of her earlier today.
Yes.
I was trying to kind of protecting her, because the media was trying to run up on her. And I was like, back up, because she's still an elderly lady.
Yeah, like, she's 84 but 85 years old. So she's not. Back in the days, if she was hanging out and partying and stuff, a lot of people hung out and partied back in the days. Right. Yep. You know what I mean? So that's true. That's just for me.
Yeah. Thank you so much. And you can shout out your name again?
Tia Yum Yum on Instagram.
Okay. Tia Yum Yum 1 on Instagram. Yeah. Thank you so much, Ms. Tia.
Okay. And TikTok.
And TikTok. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, y'all. So we're still waiting for the note. My name is Gerald Jackson. I'm on the North Carolina beat. You go to Facebook, the North Carolina beat? North Carolina? Yeah. Yeah, I'll write it down. Hold on, y'all. Give me one moment.
Take us another time.
Yes, ma'am.
Right. You in North Carolina?
Yes.
I'll be there next month.
Oh, what part?
Fayetteville.
Oh, you going to Fayetteville? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a big following in Fayetteville.
Really?
Yeah, everybody know me down there.
My family's
Okay, yeah. They probably done seen you up here. They probably have. They'll probably know you. Y'all, that's Miss Tish. She said she coming to Fayetteville.
I'll see you later.
All right, yes, ma'am. All right, y'all. Let me see what's going on. They have not, we don't know what's going on right now. They have not said anything. I could have been up there in the courtroom. All we know is that the prosecution is going over something with the lawyers. Okay? Nothing else has come out about what's going on, y'all. Like I said, CNN reported that jurors wanted 2 witnesses, okay? And we're gonna pull up their transcript, and I'll read a little bit of the transcript to you to kind of see who it is and what they would be interested in, okay? So the jury, now they showing out up there. They showing out up there. You can hear them. Okay, so let me, if y'all got questions or whatever, I can try my best to answer them as much as I know how. All we know is that according to CNN, the jury asked for transcripts of 2 witnesses' testimony. The jury is asking for transcripts from 2 witnesses, Prosecutor Maureen Comey said. Okay, so there was reports that when we adjourned earlier, I came down, that Diddy had spoke to his mom before he left. Basically told her that he was on his way back to a cell, and told her just relax, it's gonna be all right. Let the jury do its job, because this. If you don't read the transcripts and you go off of what people are reporting, you're gonna be sadly mistaken. I'm telling you. That's one thing I love about myself as a journalist, as someone who's been covering criminal trials for a very long time. One thing I've learned about myself is that I need proof. You can't just come to me and say something about someone if I don't know you. You get what I'm saying? Because when you know people, you know the integrity level they have, and you know that they're not gonna bullshit you. You get what I'm saying? But in cases like this, you have to read. If people didn't listen, people don't even know. They sit up here and they talk about Diddy beat Cassie. Diddy beat Cassie. Diddy beat Cassie. Yes, he did. Cassie saw him beat Kim Porter, and guess what she did? She ran right to him. But the problem is that in Cassie's cross-examination testimony, she testified that she hits Diddy. She testified that she's also abusive. And so people don't read the transcripts because people try to excuse the behavior of a woman most times. And you can't. Women also hit men. They are abusive. They can be abusive. Cassie was an abusive woman towards Diddy, and Diddy was an abusive man towards them. This is what they did. They fought, they fucked, they freaked off, they got high. She loved them drugs. And if she could take them now and do it, if she could have jumped in Diddy's lap from the witness stand all the way to the defense table, she probably would have, and went up and down all night long until court was over. She probably would have, because Cassie is a whore. Why y'all keep forgetting that Cassie also put her hands on this man? Now, I'm not saying when she put her hands on him that he did not fight from her ass. I'm not saying that. But what we are saying is that she testified. Sometimes I hit him first. What does that mean? If somebody hit you first, that means you didn't hit them first, right? Oh, okay. That, you see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? So stop with this stuff. Read the transcript. Read what they testified. I'm gonna put the transcripts up. Read what they testified. They also abusive. Come on now. Stop acting like y'all don't know this shit. And then it be people in the comments that do the same stuff, but be trying to hold another person higher and accountable, and you do the same thing. Right, and he's not on trial for domestic abuse. That was just the way of the prosecution to play dirty. And because they have the burden of proof, the judge is going to give them leeway. Okay, you think this video is going to be... I mean, I felt like it was prejudicial. You get what I'm saying? And because the statute of limitations have run out, because even in North Carolina, if I can remember, in North Carolina, you have 2 years to file a misdemeanor warrant against someone, meaning that you can go to the magistrate and say, hey, some of them are 2 years and some of them are 1 year. But you have a time frame to file simple assault charges. Let me see, hold on. Let me see. What is the statute of limitations for misdemeanors in North Carolina? 2 years. 2 years. Okay. Y'all, there's still no update going on right now. But I'm going to stay right here live with you all until we have something that's going on. Okay? Nothing is going on out here at the Sean Diddy Combs trial. Jane, don't forget Jane. Yep, Jane was up with Diddy up until 2024, up until his arrest, exactly. A lot of the news outlets, no, they're not. And then they had Tisa Tell's ass on ABC News. You go ahead and let us know what y'all, you get what I'm saying? But some of these people don't like dark-skinned people. They don't. They colorists. I'm telling you, they colorists. The money, let me tell you where the money come from. Let me tell you where the money come from. If you sitting on the fucking news, if you sitting on the news and you talking shit about Diddy, you gonna get some money. But see, people like myself that's out here reporting the fucking truth, that this man ain't done shit. These are number hoes. They all willing participants. They ain't done, they hoes. They all hoes. So if you ain't up here going off Diddy and doing all this shit, lying, coming out the courtroom, lying. I mean, we all sit in the courtroom. They just come out the courtroom lying, telling lies after lies after lies. Shit ain't even going on. Just lying like a motherfucker. That's all they do. Lie, 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 lie. So if you ain't coming out here lying, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna be on the news. But if you lying, if you turning this shit, oh, did it deserve this? And I'm sitting there like, how y'all bitches and y'all motherfuckers go to school for journalism? You go to school for journalism. I didn't even go to school for journalism. I'm too good to go to school for journalism because I don't want to be fake. I don't want to cover up. I want to expose and shed light on dark places and help people get justice and fight for people's rights. That's what I want to do. But how do you go to school for journalism, read a transcript that shows that these hoes wanted it, that they were willing participants all along, and then get up on the news and report bullshit? I don't understand. And so that's why today's world, everybody is following independent journalism. Okay? I don't understand that. How you go to school for journalism and read something and still act like you don't read it. And to me, I'd be like, she one of them ones. She one of them ones. I think Court TV is about the only network that I really watch where they really tell it like it is. Like they like me. When the prosecution is doing good, prosecution doing good. When the defense is making a good argument, the defense is making a good argument. We give people the credit when credit is due. But I'm not coming out here now. I have come out here and say, oh, Diddy needs to get up, because based off the evidence, this is willing participation. This is not nothing. This is not nothing where it's like they didn't have no ride to get away. They was forced. They was kept in a room like shitty booty crooked body Shamar should be in the back room, highly medicated. You know, these are people who are willing participants. And the fact that people read transcripts, the fact that people keep on talking about, oh, did he beat this woman? Okay, well, what about Cassie when she hit him first and he ain't never hit her? What about the day she started the drama? Like, come on. Stop trying to take black men down and without telling the full story. Y'all be so pro women, and then and you need a man, to be honest with you. Well, you don't need no man, but you know what I'm saying. God made every man, for a woman. God damn, woman for a man. But at the end of the day, come on now, y'all can't be this naive and this delusional. Y'all can't be this delusional. I be sitting here pitching myself like, what the fuck kind of word? I mean, that's just like somebody telling me, Gerald, this is blue Gatorade. And I'm sitting here like, this is red Gatorade. How I know? For one, I have the receipt. I went and bought it. And clearly it says fruit punch. Fruit punch is red. This Gatorade. Where you get blue at? But they still see blue. You still see blue. It's all about money. That's why I don't hang up with people. That's why I don't do no hookups and no one night stands with people. Because, bitch, you ain't finna get me 20, 30 years from now. Okay? No. I make sure all my shit is documented. Because, see, that's what people try to do. No, we're not doing that, y'all. And there's still no update. But I'm just, Let me see. Still no update, y'all. I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? And so when I see black women defending black men, I say that's a smart black woman right there. She know how to read. She know how to comprehend. She can look at us like you don't. Most of y'all black women up here, most of the women, not all. Let me say this: I'm not gonna racially divide it. White and black has been standing up for Diddy out here this trial. But at the end of the day, when I see women in a case like this, when you don't even have to read the transcripts to know, oh, they willing participants. That's because y'all read, y'all comprehend, you understand. You know what I'm saying? You're a critical thinker. You're not somebody that read where it says they went about baby on for the freak out. They went to the freak out. They went to the freak out. They went to the freak out. Oh no, he made them go to the freak out. Why? 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 Why you assume that? Huh? Why? I just be trying to understand. You know what I mean? Meanwhile, Cassie was testing Diddy after her first child was born. But that's what I'm saying. Like, how can you overlook that? And for the jury to be asking, if what CNN is reporting, for the jury to be asking, we want the witnesses' transcripts, they are doing their jobs. That means something on their notepad has inclined them to do more research. We want the transcripts. Because you can go back and read what they testified, and you can go back and read what they testified on direct and on cross-examination. Use your common sense. Some jury might say, well, why did she go back? I mean, how did you say he raped you and then you send him a text a couple of days later? Like how can you throw a man in prison with that type of evidence? With that type of stuff that they are saying, how can you throw a man in prison? That's all I'm saying. If the evidence was, oh shit, if the evidence didn't show this, I'd be like, didn't need to go to jail. If I didn't see nothing of them willingly participating, willingly wanting to be involved, won't leave, then I will have a whole different perspective. But the fact that we're talking about a man is on trial, y'all, for him and his girlfriends doing freak offs. You know how many people that done did a freak off this weekend? Done went to the club and bought 3 women back to the house and I fucked them and I gave them light bill money. 15 minutes for a quick dip. 10 minutes. You get what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, we got to stop acting like This stuff is sex trafficking. This is not no damn sex trafficking. Period. It ain't even no RICO. Because when you do a RICO, you have to be doing something to gain, for the enterprise to gain something. What is Diddy gaining? He's a self-made billionaire. He's a self-made man. He started this stuff by his, I mean, come on. But like, what is he getting? He got all of the money in the world. The man don't want for nothing. He can buy this car, that car, this car, this car, this car. Just imagine that you got the price of this car sitting in your bank account. You go to any car lot and buy the whole car lot if you want to. I'm gonna buy my niece one, my nephew one, just like you go buy a Gatorade. It ain't no different. It ain't no difference. My argument is nonsense. No, you're just too stupid, Sylvia Feldman, that you don't understand English, because that's what the fuck I've been speaking for the last 40 minutes and 40 seconds that I've been up here. Okay, all you got to do is read the transcripts. Girl, that's all you got to do. Read the transcripts. Talking about your argument is nonsense. No, you're nonsense. That's what it is. I've been speaking English for the last 40 minutes, 41 minutes. And where have you been? Where have you been? After this trial is over with, I'm going back home to North Carolina, and then I'll be coming to the next trial. I got to find out what the next trial gonna be. But you know, I'm just saying, all I'm saying is read the transcripts. These are willing participants. There's nothing nonsense about that. Y'all just want a man to go to jail, and you haven't even seen his penis, and you want him to go to jail. You don't know what he did. You don't know if these hoes lying, because they are. Especially Mia. Then the girl come up here testifying about somebody holding her over the balcony. The man wasn't even in town. Y'all just lie so bad. Stop lying on people like that. Stop lying on people like that. Everybody that's involved in this knew this stuff was illegal. If you want to say bringing an escort across state lines and having sex is illegal, okay, why y'all ain't charged them? If you're going to charge somebody for a RICO, where is the other people in the RICO? Why is Diddy the only fucking defendant? Where are his co-conspirators? If it was his inner circle, where are the co-conspirators? Hello? You're only charging one person for a RICO? So you mean to tell me Diddy did all of this without KK help, without Fahim help, without D-Rock help? Why they ain't charged? Why D-Rock ain't indicted? Where's Cody's at? Where are the co-defendants at? That's what I'm saying. Y'all said a man is running a criminal enterprise and only got him on trial. Don't have none of his inner circles, don't have none of his staff that the prosecution used. It don't make sense. And if I was a juror, that's what I'll be asking. Why is Diddy the only one on trial? That's the first question. Why is he the only one on trial? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, y'all. I ain't saying nothing more, nothing less. That's all I'm saying. Y'all, it's still nothing. Okay, wait. Okay, so the judge has hit the bench. Okay, at 11:18, we received a note from the jury asking for testimony of Cassandra Ventura as to the Intercontinental and Keynes incidents and Daniel Phillip Essex Hotel incident. Daniel Phillips' testimony on that as well. Ms. Comey says we have a disagreement. Judge says, first, let me know if either side minds me bringing the jury out and speaking to them. Comey says, we don't see a need, Judge. Mr. Nifolo said, I've conferred with Mr. Combs and we don't see a need either. The judge said, as to any future note, let me know. Okay? So, there we go. The jury, the Sean Diddy Combs jury, wants to see the transcripts of Cassie Ventura and Daniel Phillips. Okay? So, jury request, let me take my notes. Jury request. Ooh, this is going to be good, especially with Cassie's transcripts. Jury request transcripts of Cassie and Daniel Phillips. Okay? Let me see if there's anything else. All right. So, prosecution is saying we have a disagreement about the redirect about the Keynes incident and the events. They can't lose. Listen, you want to talk about Diddy can't take no for a fucking answer? Excuse my language. You want to talk about Diddy can't take no for an answer? Why is every time the jury comes out here with a question or a no, this is like the second time. I mean, the first time I understood them with the instructions, right? When they was like, Judge, it's going to confuse the jury. I agree. But it just seemed like y'all always got something to come up with when it's about the exculpatory of the or did he possibly being vindicated some way? Okay, the prosecution. Okay, let me say this again. The jurors sent out a note. Okay, around 10:30 something, and they wanted 2 transcripts of the witnesses. We didn't know who the witnesses were. CNN reported it was 2 witnesses that they wanted the transcripts for, and we found out that it was Cassie Ventura and Mr. Daniel Phillips, and now the prosecution has a disagreement. We have a disagreement about the redirect, about the Keynes incident, and the events immediately following. The answer was to what happened when Sean was angry. It referred to the freak-off that occurred upon landing in New York. So the judge says, I would likely cut it off sooner. Mr. Garagos, he says, I have nothing to add. The prosecution said, we may need to speak with the court about the Intercontinental. Judge says, let my deputy know when you're ready and I'll come back. So y'all, obviously, I'm definitely not going to read to y'all the transcript of Cassie, okay? And I'm not going to read y'all the transcript of Daniel, but I will give you guys a little summary of it. But I think what I want to do is I want to run up to the courtroom just to kind of get just to kind of find out what's going on. I mean, I'm looking here at the reporting that's going on, but sometimes they don't report everything. And so I want to be able to get in there, get the feel, and hear what is being said. And I will come back out here and report it to y'all. So Johnson, prosecution says they have a problem with the Intercontinental part. So I'm guessing they not liking the theory of the Intercontinental part with the phone situation. I mean, I'm just trying to understand. Yes, Cassie will be she's an unindicted co-conspirator. Who else? Jane. All of them. Okay, jury, if they are confused about the transcript, then no, they're not confused about the transcript. They want to read the transcripts. Because let's be honest, when you're listening to somebody's testimony, it's a lot of notes you got to take. So the transcript is better because it's word for word, line by line, who's speaking, and you can't miss it up. Like, so they probably just want to read through it and read it so they can go through their notes, think, deliberate, talk about it. Hey, if they read, oh, Cassie hit him first, can we use domestic violence? It was back and forth. And then you have black women in there that know the culture. You have black women in there black men that know how it is in relationships and how it is out here, with men and women. Some people fight and they get back together. Some fight and they leave. This was a couple where they fought, they got back together. She loved them freak-offs. And if you heard what Mr. Anifalo said, when Cassie sued and she put on a post on social media, the only issue she made was the domestic violence. She loved them freak-offs. She loved them freak-offs. They was talking about they private parts throbbing. I mean, Cassie was talking about, oh, I've been waiting for this. Like, what? You ain't hear what I was reading to y'all the other day while she was talking about that coochie? She was like, this that fire, this that gold. It got that gold on it. Like, I'm like, what in the world? You know what I'm saying? She said, that's that acrylic. No, girl, you is a pass around. I cannot believe this is pass around. This is a pass around. This is sad in America, okay? So y'all, let me go back up. Let me go back up here to the and to anybody that get offended, hoes and stuff, that's how I talk. It could be a man or be a woman. It don't matter. That's how I talk. So y'all got to excuse me on that. But let me go up here to this courtroom so I can get some more information for y'all. I am working for y'all today, okay? Let me go up here to this courtroom so I can get some more information for y'all to find out what's going on. And I'm going to see if I get Miss Sylvia to come out that AC. Okay. Oh, well, court is adjourned right now, so. But I'm going to go up there anyway and see what's going on. And I'll come back to report that to y'all, all right? Listen, while I'm gone, make sure y'all thumbs up the video. Make sure you share the live. Tell somebody Juror is boots. Tell them Juror is boots on the ground. Okay? Boots. You can't see my boots. I'm boots on the ground, god dog it. All right? So, I'll be back in like, what time is it? It's 11:30. I'll be back around by 12:45 to give y'all an update, all right? Peace.